Previously on Minecraft. Building. Building. Let's be productive like I said I was going to be. Okay. It's going to be a lot easier to edit that way. But, yeah, and he got so hurt about it, so I was actually kind of surprised that he put up with me doing that for so long. So, I mean, it's like, I was kind of befuzzled because I kind of did understand that he didn't like people doing it, but, I mean, he made it quite obvious, too. I mean, he was verbal about it, like, no, you can't watch me. You're not worthy enough to watch me play this game right now. It was either that or he just hated the people that were trying to look over his shoulder. I can't tell which one it was. But when we were younger, I was always telling my brother that, hey, I could get that dungeon for you, like Zelda or something. I could get you through this dungeon. I know what you need to do. And the only thing that I think is like, I mean, I sure pissed. I mean, I'm pretty sure it ticked him off because he couldn't do it. But the most amazing thing ever is I would breeze kind of right through it, and kind of I've always been to that kind of thing where games have the challenge, trying to challenge me because I'm so I don't want to say naturally good because that's just like, oh, I'm so much better than all the other gamers by default. God, no. Any like mini golf game I suck at. I'm terrible at. I can't do that very well at all. But yeah, for some reason those games came like really simple. I'm like, well, this is just easy, you know, think outside the box type stuff. If you can't enter through that way, you gotta do all this other stuff. Go get this, and then enter the dungeon through this way, through this kind of procedure. And I'm not sure if it pissed him off or not. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for my brother. He could tell me if he watches this video later on or not how he actually feels about it, because I'm actually kind of curious now. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of the one that goes to the, I can help you here. I mean, I see what you need to do. I'm just waiting to see if you know what you need to do. And I mean, games like this won't come easy because um, building skills come with experience. If you just join Minecraft, your building skills are going to be bad. Bad. Not saying that it won't get better over time, but it's going to be. It's going to be like, ooh, that's not good. Like that. I mean, I like what I built. Don't get me wrong. I'm not harshing myself here. I like what I built, but when I start off my island designs for my new islands, it's always like, ooh, I don't want this here now. I don't think this looks good anymore. And that's my problem. That's my biggest problem with Minecraft. I don't think anything's good enough yet until it's to the point where I can't make it look any better. And that's why I use the default texture pack that comes with Minecraft, because I've gathered my thinking over plenty of years on Minecraft, knowing that if it can look good in default, it looks good. You are good. You're fine. It looks amazing. Because default textures, I mean, they're not the best. If my computer could handle playing with a texture pack, I would do it. But it's also good. It would also get to the point where it's just annoying too. And that's my other reason I can't keep a texture pack for too long. It either kills my computer, or it will look so bad over time, or the textures that they show in their little preview of it isn't the textures they actually used, and then you just download something not worth it. And I've had a couple of those. It's kind of like my skin adventure I had in like Oh jeez. 2010? Because I've been here for a while. I mean, I've had Minecraft for a while. It took like a year or two, I think, and then my brother's like, "Ooh, I love Minecraft." And he's like, "Here, Brian." Since it was still free to get an account back then, you didn't have to be to get online. You didn't have to actually own it, or something like that. I'm not sure. That's like 6 years ago, and I'm 19, so I was like 13. I really didn't even pay attention to what half the stuff happened then. I was too busy doing other stuff like kids, teenager stuff. We all know what I'm talking about, right? This the older crowd here. We know what the teenager stuff is. I'm still doing teenager stuff. I'm still a teenager, so I get the excuse. I still got a month. I'm gonna live my last teenage month like no other. But yeah, it's just so weird. 'Cause I think for this skin, it took me about 6 skin changes to find and actually like, because it finding a skin you're happy with for long term is really hard to do. I never thought it'd actually be that hard. I went from a guard, castle guard type skin to, lightsaber skins to light spectrum skins, and it just got to the point where I'm just like, okay, so I need something, and I need something to settle on, because I cannot keep sitting here changing skins every month, every week, every day and hour I'm alive, because I don't like what it looks like. So I eventually found little Gurr here. I mean, not the best. I've had him since like 1 point, 1.3 something, I think, because I was joining other servers what like 1.3 came around when I actually fully bought my account, so I could actually play on those servers. Because the first one I ever joined was one of my brothers with his little college friends when they had their little LAN party. But I mean, even then, it was just like, okay, so why am I playing this game? And I won't lie, I've never been the biggest fan of Minecraft. I did like it late early on. I did. It was simple, not complex, but at the same time, it's a challenge. You gotta stay alive. You gotta do this. Now, because I've shown you guys my server list before in another episode, in the previous episode, so this is the only one I play anymore. It's the only one I think is actually worth. Oh, I'm a goofy goober. I'm a goofer. Goofer. Hi, Pooch. Hey, Poochie. Now, where's the cat? Where's the freaking... Because I can actually hear the stuff now. When I've been going through my older videos, like the past videos from the past couple days, I've heard then, stuff like skeletons shooting at me or burning and stuff like that. While I'm actually in game, I can barely hear it. So it threw me off. It's like I'm just standing here like nothing's wrong, and yet I'm being shot at. I mean, not well, but I'm being shot at. It's just like, oh, okay, well. What the hell? And where did it go? Where did this... What? How did that even happen? I mean, I know I jumped, but I thought for sure I had my cursor over the melon. I wouldn't purposely break my pumpkin. Where's the seed? What the hell? Okay, I guess I'm making some more pumpkin seeds. I honestly have no clue what just happened there. That's bizarre. Okay, I mean, it happened. Don't just fix it now. It's been about fucking. No, see, there it goes. It slips. It slips. I hate when it does because I get there. It's like, well, now I can't take it back. It's out there, you know. Because I'm on the common ground. I don't need the cuss to be funny. It doesn't make you funnier. It doesn't make it more entertaining. It just sometimes if timed right at the right moment, it could seem hilarious. And in general, I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm putting on an act for YouTube or anything. I mean, I really want to start lowering down my cussing levels because if you were to see me in real life, it's so constant. I'm dropping F bombs and S bombs all over the place that it's just absurd. Like I have something wrong with me. It's like I just can't stop saying it because it's just I've used it so much and so for so long. It's like a natural language to me. So I do apologize if these come out quite often. It's not my intent to have it happen. But now if I'm raging, I full on intent. Oh, I'm that's gonna happen. And I'm sure we'll get to the point where I get a video and I'm just blurting out at that screen. And you'll see how crazy I truly am. Well, actually, all I really need to do is record me watching a Denver Broncos game, and that will sum it up in about 3 seconds. I just, it gets rough, man. So yeah, I am my NFL team. It's the Broncos, no doubt. I've grown up a Bronco. I've been raised a Bronco. I am a Bronco. I like other teams, but if any other team I actually like goes up against the Broncos, I'm voting for the Broncos, and the other team doesn't exist to me. I will ditch my fandom for the Broncos for another team, without a doubt. So yeah, and then when they have those really bad, terrible games or even seasons like the last one. Oh, excuse me. Oh. In those terrible games like last season, I will freaking lose my mind so bad. I freaking lose it. I start telling 30, 40-year-olds that they're little princesses. They can't dodge a ball, they can't catch a ball, they can't do anything with a ball. I didn't check if you were on. Okay. It's gonna happen one of these times. I'm just sitting here nonchalantly oblivious to the fact that, people are on the server. And then it's gonna get to the part where I'm just like, oh, you were on. I'm sorry. I don't mean for it to get to that part. I get forgetful too much and too fast. I thought I was gonna drop down so bad. I'm gonna need like a slime floor, like a slime block flare just right down there or something. I'll build a I'll leave a little hole for me to go every little area I go to. Build a slime farm somewhere else. But what was I talking about? Oh, okay. So yeah, basically, I will tell people who, if they heard me, could easily pulverize me and send me packing so fast that I don't just sit there. I'll be like, "You little princesses, get your butt out there and actually play ball." And they don't ever listen. They don't ever listen to me. It's like they're intentionally not listening to the TV screen. And that ticks me off worse. It's like you guys are now you're just trying to ignore me. I'm not even kidding either. I don't joke about football, guys. Football's life. So much of my life that I will spend an entire 3-hour game yelling at a TV screen that no one can hear me except for the people next to me. No matter how, or sometimes I'll get that extra vocalness that will spread across the little neighborhood I'm in. And ooh, you have got to be freaking kidding me. All right. Pull it together. Pull it together, me. Pull it together. You're not gonna flip out now. We're not gonna flip out. No, we're not. It's still annoying, but I'm not gonna flip out. I'm just gonna do this. Ooh, there. And basically, I've now made it so mobs will leave me the hell alone. Just for an episode, leave me alone. I'll add lights in between, but for goodness sakes, let me do my stuff. Let me build my island. Okay, I'm a naturally, that kind of sense of humor, straight to that. You'll have to say one thing, it's gonna trigger it right in my brain. I'm gonna think right above it when I think about it, and it's gonna not go until I say something. And I just had that moment where you want to say something so bad, but you're trying your best not to let it just fly out of your mouth and sound even worse than it started. And these aren't even bad sounding. I know. I mean, I know like what I'm saying. It doesn't sound bad, but I can take it to the darkest of places in a matter of seconds. It's not even funny. So, if I just randomly just break down, put my head down out of nowhere, it's probably because I'm thinking of making something really dirty, gutter-minded. Okay, I can see you this time. You gonna give me that? You gonna give me that? You gonna give me that? Give me that. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. Come here. Come here. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna... Ooh. Magic tricks now. I don't know why you spawned. You're not supposed to be spawning, but maybe you were already here before I did it. I don't know. I don't know how the biome works. I wish I did. I'm kind of clueless on that aspect. But yeah. The only thing that sucks about this biome is it's gonna downpour at any minute too. And rain is so bad for my FPS. So let's see. I actually kind of like this. It gives like a little Coliseum look to it. Like, let's put a death match right here. I'll get the stands done, guys. You get the popcorn, okay? Can I count on you? Can you get the popcorn? All right. We're gonna have us an old-fashioned brawl out here. The last standing chicken wins. Oh no, we'll put the witches against each other. See what they do. See where you have a witch society come out of nowhere, playing the demise of all living Minecraftians. Boom. Completely done. That kind of sounds like fun though. I want to program the... Not program. Well, actually, I guess it would actually be programming. Ish. But, code it up to have the witches fight each other. You know. Last one standing wins kind of thing. Put them up to go against each other and see who just ends up the victor out of the fight. I'd watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd watch that. Ooh, I'd watch that so hard. Nope, just keep building. Just keep building. Don't let your mind go there. Don't let it happen. You are better than that. Not really, but I mean, you can lie to yourself. That's another thing. You can keep yourself in denial. You can deny all the facts you want. Oh. Okay. Um. Oh, one side's almost done. Right now, cobble quick though. And I know this can't really be the most exciting thing to happen in the world, but I hate doing so much skips in videos because you miss so much of what I'm saying. You know, I know I talk gibberish half the time, but other stuff I actually say, and I actually want you guys to actually hear it. But, you know, recordings don't make it so easy. Because you're trying to find a way to make it so you're not really wasting everyone's time, but yet you want to get them to hear all the stuff you have to say as much as possible. Which is never an easy task for someone who mumbles and talks to himself anyway. So, yeah. I'm not ending the episode, but I feel like I should. I always feel like I should do more in the video. I'm not gonna lie. I always feel like I should do more in a video each time I have a video uploaded. It's like, oh, you know, I could have done so much more than this. I really could have. And it's probably not a lie. I really could have, most likely. I mean, first couple episodes, it was like get the island out in a square and running around, or dungeons here and there. But I want to get this started. I'm eager to actually see how this turns out. That's my problem. I'm really eager to see how this is gonna turn out. Alrighty. And I'll. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So much gibberish. Well, I'm not trying to steal this stuff. I'm trying to get the cobble. I just clicked the wrong area. It happens. I'm human. I make mistakes. Oh, let's be real here. I should just probably... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That might do it. That's not the right corner. That's not the right corner. There's the right corner. Alrighty. And I won't do anything with this area. I probably won't get to do all the fill in, all the stuff I wanted to do in this episode. I'll probably just finish it off and then probably end it after that. But actually, I might not even finish it this episode. I might finish it off screen and then show you guys, and then the next episode start filling it up again with how I think it should look. Because my idea, and actually since I have something here to kind of give it a visual, here's kind of gonna be my area. My area. This is my area, guys. Right here. This is mine. Mine. No one else's. Okay. I'll stop that now. Alright, so I can't really show you. This is the problem. I can't show you. Okay, so the uphill parts right there by the stairs, that is going to where I hang off the houses. There's going to be basements, there's going to be all of this to it. That's where all the little village houses, shops, and all that are going to be at. This will be a casual walk park area type feel. I want a very naturey type island on this go. I want naturey. So I will be filling all that in, and then I mean, hopefully within the next video I get to actually show you guys a corner of it. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if I'll do it all the way around right now either. I could do a biome. This part, this fourth is this biome. That fourth is this biome. I mean, I can't have 4 biomes, but I mean, on the island at once. But I mean, I can at least replicate the biomes and have that like that. And then I don't know. I honestly don't know what I want to do like that. I know for sure I want to make the village. I want to make the village square. That's what we're gonna call it. Welcome to the village square. But I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, cause I'm gonna run out of time. I have a little timer set for myself on how long I can do videos. Now, since my poor planning, these are going to be a little shorter episodes coming out right now for the day, but I gotta go off of what I can do. I have to get some good rest for tomorrow, and that means I can't spend a lot of time doing this. So, but I want to still give you guys something to watch while I'm dealing with other stuff. So, actually, I think I'll get to the end of the video there, and then when you come back in the next episode, we'll finish it out and we'll play around the next couple episodes, see what it looks like on all ideas. We'll play around a little bit. So, yeah. So we're making some progress down here, guys. Oops, I didn't say what I was going to do. Oops. See, I'm falling out of my own little schedule. Not really, but we hit 100. Nice. Okay, we're at 100, the milestone. Our first milestone of 100. That's pretty good. I didn't know we would get that far. I had zero faith. It's alrighty. So I'll just use these last minutes to just talk a little bit. So actually, was it you? There we go. There we go. So basically, my plans are there's going to be a live stream on Friday, and hopefully this is on the assumption I can actually get the live stream going. I've never messed with this stuff before, so this is my problem. So there will be a live stream Friday. I'm gonna start it at 1. Now, for people who want to watch that are in school, that's why I'm gonna be recording for hours. Live streaming for a few hours, so you won't miss much. I mean, you'll miss part, but I will post. I'll try my best to get posted up to YouTube, my live stream. So if you miss part of it, you can go back and watch the rest of it. But I hope I can get some people on. It'd be nice to talk to a little bit of people instead of myself all day. Be a nice little change to everything. And yeah. And I'll figure some stuff down the line. I don't know yet, but I'll figure some stuff down the line. But yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I have nothing more to say, so I'm just gonna end it here. So until the next one, guys. Okay, let's do that over again. I want. It's nice to meet you guys. All right. So until the next one, I'm Brizzle15. See ya. Blah. Oh, I licked it. I licked it. I licked the freaking camera. Not the camera, but the mic. Oh, I licked it.